My friends, when we reach college, we feel that what we did in our high school was really something very wonderful. And it is the skill and knowledge we gathered during our high school years is coming in handy when we are doing our college courses. Then one day when we get out of college, we get jobs. What is left with us is summary statement of everything that we had gained in our early elementary school, high school, college years. And we are applying the essence of all that, plus many, many more things which we never thought that we have learned. All that is there when we get into our profession and jobs. Then 5, 10, 20 years go by. One day we are at the retirement stage. If our early youth, early adulthood, late adulthood is well spent, you know what happens? Then we realize that as far as our comprehension and ourselves being a fully grown human is concerned, we reach the peak after we complete our first 65 years of life. The peak of our maturity, as our modern science tells us, comes between 65 and 75. The truth is, all those nitty-gritty details of our elementary school, high school, college years, and all the jobs we did here, we ran here, there, we went for vacation, we went for different, we traveled, visited different cultures, different countries. We interacted with politicians and business people and spiritual people. We also got in few in some court cases here and there. We got in trouble and we got out of it. We have gone through a great deal of success and failure and honor and insult. No? Everything at some point just completely becomes one, and somehow there is an amazing process going on, process of squeezing the essence of everything, and that essence, if properly understood, that's what is called maturity. Okay. Therefore, you have been practicing for last 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. You have been studying yoga, tantra. You have been going to your church, your mosque, your temples. You have been doing your japa, your meditation. You have been studying your scriptures. It's a very amazing process that is happening in you. You may or may not be fully aware of it. And that process is that everything that you have been doing is leading you to a place of maturity. When you come in touch with practices such as Rudra Yaga, then you come to realize that now time has come to digest everything you have studied, you have learned, and you have experienced. And that process of digestion requires that you are fully connected to the life force, its very source, the creator herself, creator himself. And you have to realize that after having created this creation, the creative force, the creator himself, creator herself has entered this wonderful creation, which you yourself is. You are also that creation of the creator. That realization will suddenly bring everything to a state of maturity. That is Rudra Yaga. That's the subject we are going to talk about. That how to know, that how blessed you had been just by going through everything life brought to you. That methodology, that practice is Rudra Yaga. Therefore, welcome if you have done your practice for last 5 years. Welcome if you have done your practice for last 20 years. Welcome if you feel that you have never ever done any practice. You will benefit from it because it is a methodology of invoking the forces of maturity and infusing your every aspect of your practice, whether those practices are fully jointed or just disjointed, choppy or intact in every respect. These are the kinds of practices which puts everything together. All pieces together is called a living body. That's what you are going to get.